People have asked me, what is the difference between a good advisor and a poor advisor? I've discussed some of the things earlier in the discovery process, where you ask a lot of questions and you listen to the answers to these questions, and you keep on drilling down to these answers to the questions. Say, oh, why? Why do you feel that way? Well, have you ever done that before? Have you ever had your company evaluated before? And what were the results of that experience and so forth? You know what? Their life up to now is made up of a bunch of individual experiences. So if you could qualify some of these experiences and be involved in them and understand, you can bring these back to the situation 2 months later, 3 months later, 6 months later, and so on. And you know what? They love it, because they know then you're listening to them, and it shows you've got a good memory for stuff, and they love dealing with people like that. And as I said earlier, honesty, clarity, do what you say you're going to do when you said you were going to do it. And in doing proposals or doing work for my clients, I always, if I'd say to them, okay, I can have it done for you by Friday, I'd have it done by Wednesday. I always did it that way, so I would look good by getting things done early. And that hasn't failed me. And you know what? Telling little white lies like that doesn't hurt a thing either. Well, one of the things I have found out in my experience in training CEPAs in exit planning and working with other advisors is that they've got to do several things. One is they got to keep on getting better and learning from the experiences that they're running into. There's nothing wrong with screwing up a situation. It's not the end of the world. You didn't mean to do it. But to learn from it and experience that, that is what every advisor should be doing. Because it's going to happen. It's just going to happen. And the more you let it happen, the more action you get into, the better you're going to be able to combat the situations as they come up. Now, the other thing is continuing education is really important for the advisor, because there's some come in on a certain path, but these other paths they don't know too much about. You don't have to be an expert in all areas. You just have to be expert enough to be able to, like, talk to the M&A attorney, talk to the accountant, talk to your client about what the accountant's saying and so forth. So, but you've got, this whole thing of advisory work is also a path of continuing education.